Yo, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club and Schroeder Skywalker from the DFS Club. We're coming to you guys with the MLB huge 13-game slate video. If you guys are new, please hit that subscribe button. Smash that smash that like button. God dang, this cat cracks me up. Leave me a comment down below, guys. Kind of stirred the pot in that NBA video. At least I got some damn comments out of it. But yeah, guys, I really appreciate it. It helps get eyes on the channel. And it just helps more people win, man, because we're crushing it. I didn't do a video last night because the slate was just up in the air. I thought it was going to get down to like 4 games because of the weather. So just some uncertainty for the night before. But and if you're returning and you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Again, the comments mean so much to me and to YouTube, apparently. That's the way to get eyes on your channel. So without further ado, let's start the freaking show. Yeah, so my goodness, I just checked a 13-game slate. Yikes. Well, let's just get right into it, shall we? Let's first look and see how the DFS Club did tonight. We did absolutely great. I can go through the whole line. Sicko Mamba won. Jimp. And Anger is a gift. Dark side user there. Sniper Chick, one of our ladies. We do have ladies in here, guys. No one believes me. All the wave off. Myself, these are the same lines I gave out to the DFS Club. DraftKings and FanDuel was absolutely wonderful. Julio, of course, Julio. More Anger as a gift. Some more Julio here. The bad guy. Who doesn't like the bad guy? Love this guy. Dezillion. Visu, you are very welcome, my friend. You are very welcome for the bread, brother. Hit that twice, he said. And you know what? That's what she said, too. That's what she said, too, Visu. Hellrel, one of my OGs, man. Let's go, man. So, when you join the DFS Club, you get all this fire, guys. You get all my lineups, ownership, projections, top stacks. I go live 1 hour before lock. And today's podcast, I focused on how Javier was trash and how Blake Snell was trash. And it was a very good fade. Very good fade on those two. Same with overrated, what's his name from Seattle? Robbie Ray, right? These 9K pitchers today were awful. I'm just like, we're overpaying. These guys are not that good. But Blake Snell is washed. There shouldn't be no argument about that now. And Javier pitches 3 or 4 innings, and he got lit up. Bad matchup. Seattle's hot right now. So just some of the things that we covered in the members-only podcast today, guys. You want to join the DFS Club and start winning with us, man. It's so much more fun when you're playing DFS and you're winning, right? Go to dfsclub.com, guys. You got 2 providers on one. DFS Space, myself, Skywalker DFS Space joined the podcast today. Yo, you get everything. MLB, NBA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, UFC, WNBA, college sports, EuroLeague basketball, USFL. All you got to do is click join now. It's very easy, guys. Click on my logo, Skywalker DFS, so I get credit. And pick your plans, guys. We're the cheapest in the industry. The cheapest in the industry. Especially nowadays with everything as high as it is. These prices are not. They are the cheapest. $14.99 a month. We made it affordable for everybody. Everybody that plays DFS. Everybody that plays Prize Picks. Everybody that does sports wagering. We got it on the ballot tomorrow, so let's go, man. Hopefully it goes through and we're allowed to do sports wagering in California. That'd be awesome. It's on the ballot. So if you're in California and you want to do sports wagering, get out there and vote. Vote yes. But yeah, we do it all, guys. Every single plan here covers everything. The only difference is the more you pay up, the more you save, guys. Prize Picks, sports wagering, everything. DFSclub.com. Click my logo. Click join now. Pick your plans. Just like that, you're in, guys. Stop losing, for crying out loud. Stop losing that hard-earned money. Start winning. Come join the club, man. 400 plus members, and we're growing by the day. welcome to all the new members that slid in, man. Welcome to the family. And just shout out to the rest of the club. Even the OGs that have been here since day one, man. Appreciate each and every one of you, and I appreciate each and every one of you that are watching the video, man. Because, I mean, let's face it. I'm not gonna say it, but I think I'm pretty good at my MLB calls. I'll say that much. All right, one of the most accurate on here. There's some other channels too that I've seen that are pretty accurate, but I pride myself on my picks, man. I look at all angles, all of them. All right, so let's look at totals and projected runs tomorrow. Let's see what we're looking at here. So Texas at Cleveland. This one got rained out, so should be a double hitter. You're going to have mostly cloudy, 68 degrees, 98% humidity. My goodness. 8-mile-an-hour winds blowing from left to right. There goes my voice again. 4 for Texas, 4.2 for Cleveland. We're going to have Tyler Hearn versus Connor Plinkton. Sound like a SpongeBob SquarePants character. Next up, Detroit at Pittsburgh. Mostly cloudy, 73 degrees, 86% humidity. 5-mile-an-hour winds blowing out to left. 3.7 for Detroit, 3.4 for Pittsburgh. We're at Tariq Schoolball. This guy's won me so much money this year versus Jose Quintana. Next up, we got the Cubbies at Baltimore. Overcast, 74 degrees. 11-mile-an-hour winds blowing out to left field. So it looks like pretty good hitting weather here. We got 4.6 for the Cubbies, 4.6 for Baltimore. We're going to have Keegan Thompson going against the Bradish one. Kyle Bradish, man. Next up, we got St. Louis at Tampa. Seems like Tampa's always at home, right? Seems like they're always in the dome at home. 3.5 for St. Louis, 4.2 for Tampa. We got Dakota Hudson going up versus that loser-ass Dakota Hudson going up against Jeffrey Springs. Interesting story here, but I'm not going to bring it up because too controversial. But you guys want to look it up? Go look it up, man. They're on a Twitter war with each other. And they're pitching against each other, which I find kind of funny. Next up, we got Oakland at Atlanta. Overcast, 81 degrees. 3.4 for Oakland. 5.3 for the Braves. Man, the Braves look good, don't they? Don't they, Schroeder? He's like, yeah, they look pretty good to me. Well, it's a big slate, all right? So just calm down. All right, next up. Oh, sorry. We're going to have Cole Irving against Kyle Wright. Then we got the Yankees at the Twins. Overcast, 64 degrees. Vegas doesn't have a total yet for this game, but I would imagine with Bryson Sands on the mound, I would think the Yankees probably be over 5 runs. So we'll see. Then we got Seattle at Houston. Houston woke up today, finally. Don't know if the roof will be open or not, but it's going to be 90 degrees, 13-mile-an-hour. It seems like winds are always blowing out at Minute Maid Park. 3.2 for Seattle, 5 for Houston. Then we're going to go to Milwaukee. The Phillies at Milwaukee in the dome. 4.3 for the Phils, 4.4 for Milwaukee. Ranger Suarez going up against Jason Alexander. Next up, we're rolling, guys. It's 13 games, so take some notes. Get your pen and your paper ready. We got the Blue Jays at the Royals. Mostly cloudy, 80 degrees. Winds blowing left to right, 7 miles an hour. Then we got Toronto, 5.2. Kansas City, 3.5. We got Alex Manoah on the mound against Brad Keller. Then we got the Dodgers at the White Sox, partly cloudy, 64 degrees. We're looking at 4.5 for the Dodgers, 4.2 for the Sox. 7-mile-an-hour winds blowing in from left field. Then we got the Boston Red Sox at the struggling Angels. The Angels have lost 12 in a row, guys. They've lost 12 freaking games in a row. I don't even think Oakland's done that. I don't know, guys. Baseball's a funny sport sometimes. Clear, 72 degrees. Winds blowing out to center field at 7 miles an hour. We're going to have Garrett Whitlock against Reed Detmers. No total yet from Vegas, but 12 in a row. My goodness. Then next up, we got the surging Mets at the Padres. The Mets are unstoppable right now. Partly cloudy, 64 degrees. Kind of cool for San Diego. 4-mile-an-hour winds blowing out to right. We got 3.7 for the Mets, 4 for the Pods. We're going to have Temenjulin Walker at 7-2 going up versus the overrated one, Yu Darvish. Then last but not least, we got the Colorado Rockies at the San Francisco Giants. Partly cloudy, 57 degrees. 13-mile-an-hour winds blowing out to right field. It's going to be cold and windy as usual in the dirt hole known as San Francisco. 3.2 for Colorado, 4.5 for the Giants. Actually liking a Giant stack tomorrow, guys. Speaking of stacks, so night before, Giants look really good. They're going up against Jermaine Marquez, and the Giants are cheap. They're cheap, one of the cheaper stacks. Of course, the Mets, they're still surging, man. Let's see. Toronto, I would assume, is going to be popular. But with these, when we get in the player-by-player breakdown, you'll see, like, if you get different with some of these, like, chalky stacks, you can still get away with it. Houston against Flexen looks pretty good. If Houston's going to wake back up, which they might, because it looks like they're starting to. And the Yankees might go overlooked, going up against this Brayson Sands here. I'm assuming Atlanta will be pretty chalky. But yeah, I think the sneakiest stack on the slate is probably the Giants, the late night game. Going up versus Jermaine Marquez, man. The Giants are hitting the shit out of the ball, man. They've been great. This is coming from an A's fan. All right, I'm at the Oakland Coliseum right here. But when my money's on the line, guys, we got to keep it 100. We can't play favorites. We just got to tell it how it is. So let's get into the individual plays. What I'm going to bring up here, guys, is Draft Dashboard. You already know the deal. $1 for 30 days. Let me take a sip of water here. Cheers. If you guys want to try out Draft Dashboard, it's $1 for 30 days. Click on the link in the description below. You yourself can have Draft Dashboard, guys. If you have any problems with the link, email me, skywalkerdfs@gmail.com. I'll hook you up, guys. This is the same exact tool I use for all my videos, for all my research. Julio in the chat or in the Discord used it today and saw that little nice history that Eduardo Escobar had and played him and won tons of money tonight. Guys, when it comes to MLB, Draft Dashboard is the truth, man. All your research is all right here. I cannot stress that enough. All right, so let's go to the position optimizer. Let me change the camera here. Let's switch it like that. Okay. Let's go to the position optimizer now. So lots of pitchers to choose from here. Let's break this shit down because I've been really good at pitchers this season, if I do say so myself. I know when to pounce and I know when to stay away. We got Justin Verlander going up against Houston at 10-6. Verlander, what do we do with this guy? 10-6, $300 more on FanDuel, 19-6 in his last two. That's not going to get it done. Seattle's hot right now. So, not my favorite pitcher, but definitely in play. Probably a cash game play. Carlos Rondon, 10-3 at home against the Rockies. I mean, yeah, he's fine, but is he really worth that much? He got a 33 4 games ago. The game before or after that, he got a -8. I understand that 33 was against this Colorado team. So that's the only upside I see here. So as far as Carlos Rondon, he's in play. But give me Alek Manoah, man. Alek Manoah, sorry. Kansas City, as we saw again today, like the Angels, they're not scoring any runs, guys. Manoah looks pretty dope at 10K. More consistent than these other two guys. 21, 23, 24, 16, 9. Last time against Kansas City, got 26. So I do like Alek Manoah. And give me some Tariq Skubal against Pittsburgh, please. 9.8K. No need to pay up here. I'm liking this right here. Last two games, 7 innings pitched. 19, 16 in a 30 burger. Going up against Pittsburgh. We love to pick on him, man. He had a 37 4 games ago, and that's DraftKings points. That's not even FanDuel points. So, yeah, I like Skubal here. James Talion, he's having a better year this year. He's 9.5K. Minnesota's been really hit or miss, man. They've been more miss than hit, let's face it. It's a good matchup. Minnesota is at home. If it was at Yankee Stadium, maybe, but, man, he's having a career year, man. 29, 31, 24, 9, and 15 in his last 5. I'd say he's going to play at 9.5. You got Yu Darvish going up against the Mets. I don't like the matchup, guys. I don't like it. 8.9K. Yu Darvish, a scary little floor. When he gets lit up like a June bug's butt in July. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to fade you, Darvish, tomorrow. If he's the highest scoring pitcher, so be it. But I'm going to fade him tomorrow. Garrett Whitlock. You want to pick on a team right now. You pick on the Angels, right? 6.9K. 15-14 in his last two. He's 6.9K, guys. He's 69, like she said, 24 fantasy points last time against the Angels. Angels have lost 12 in a row. Let's keep picking on them, until the streak stops. You got Keegan Thompson, 6.7K. There's a lot of good cheap pitchers on this slate. 11, 18, 16, 23 in his last four. And he gets Baltimore, guys. They're middle of the field as far as like strikeouts goes, but I like Keegan Thompson. I like Jeffrey Springs, 6.3K. Again, I see angles that nobody else sees in the business. They don't see this stuff. Springs and, excuse me, Dakota Hudson, these two right now are going at it on Twitter. And they're pitching against each other. I think Springs will probably be in a pretty good spot at home. He's only 6'3". 18, 19, 28, 12, 9 in his last five, guys. 6.3K is too cheap. I do like that. Dakota Hudson, 5'7", tempting. Very tempting. I'd say GPP only. I'll put him in the player pool. GPP only because he's 5'7". That's really cheap. But Tampa Bay's been looking better lately, so we will see. And then Kyle Wright against Oakland. Favorite 10K pitcher, 10.1K. We pick on Oakland. 6, 7, 5 innings in his last three. 23, 15, 24, 27. Looks pretty dope. Looks pretty good. Give me Kyle Wright at 10-1. My favorite 10K pitcher. Then my sneaky play is going to be Jeffrey Springs today at 6'3" for a SP2, guys. All right, so let's go to first base. So I got some one-offs for you guys. I got some selected players. Vladimir Guerrero got a home run tonight. Won us some money. He's 4.7K. As long as Vlad's under 5K, I'm going to keep playing him, guys, especially against right-handed pitchers. Crushes righties. Freddie the Freak Freeman is only 4.6 now, guys. That's right. He's only 4.6K. That's very cheap. He's earned it. But I don't know. Last time against the White Sox, he got 37 DraftKings points. So I'm going to play Freddie Freeman if he's 4.6. Jared Walsh, 3.8K. One of the few bright spots for the Angels, man. Crushes righties. Bats fourth, sometimes fifth. But he's been doing pretty good. And 3.8K, sure. Ty France, 5K. I don't like the price tag. They keep doing this with his price tag. 1 week he's 4K, the next week he's 5K. He's 5 for 10 against Verlander. 4 singles and a home run. I like that history against Verlander. So he'll probably be low owned because a lot of people will have Verlander. So yeah, give me Ty France at 5K. CJ Cron, 4.9K. Now I don't know if these are Coors Field numbers. I'll have to dig deeper. But he does crush lefties. 5 for 12 against Rondon with the home run. So CJ Cron, if you want to get different, I think he'll be a low owned play. I'm not going to go over all the chalky plays like the Atlanta plays, the obvious plays. How about some Jose Miranda? Read him his Miranda rights, all right? And get him in your lineups, man. He's been pretty decent lately, 8, 9, and 30. If he makes the lineup, I like him for some value at 3K. Matt Duffy has been leading off for the Angels. So you get a leadoff hitter that's 2.4. He's now 2.6. It's kind of hard not to get him in there, especially in double-ups and cash games. There's just too much value there. I'm not saying Duffy's good, but he's a leadoff hitter. He's only 2.6K. With a team that, on paper, could score a lot of runs. They're just not doing it right now. Let's go to second base. All right, so Christopher Morel's been wonderful this season. 4.3K. Leadoff hitter for Chicago. 3, 5, 15, 5. This dude just gets on base. And when he gets on base, he steals bases. A Cubs stack doesn't look too shabby tomorrow. 3, 15, 5, 11 in his last 5. I can keep going on with him. And then I like Trevor Story against lefties. And he's 2 for 3 against Detmers, but still, Trevor Story against lefties is money in the bank. 5.2K. I don't think he's seen a lefty in a while, so his numbers have been down. And then Theo Estrada for the Giants, man. He's been on fire. Part of my Giant stack. He normally bats like in the back end of the order, so you'll get him probably at really low ownership. Normally bats 7th, but you never know with the Giants what they're going to do. Noah Bats versus Marquez. Lefties, righties, it doesn't matter with him. 19, 4, 21 in his last 3. Got 22 last time against. He hasn't ever scored under double-digit fantasy points in his last 5. I need another drink of water, guys. Almost recovered. I'm getting there. So, yeah. Give me Theo Estrada. If he's going to give me double-digit fantasy points, only 4K. Especially when I'm going to stack the Giants. And Santino Espinal for Toronto's been a godsend, man. 3.6K. Ever since they gave him that leadoff hitting spot when Springer was out, this kid is really trying to show Toronto, like, hey, I'm here to stay, guys. I'm here to stay, Jack. 21, 12, 2, 17, 16 his last 5. 3.6K is way too cheap. Let's see. Ozzy Albies tempts me here at 4.6. Now, I know Atlanta's going to be chalky, but Albies at 4.6 he's earned it, right? But he's perfect against this pitcher in 3 at-bats. But Albies crushes lefties. I'll take my chances here, especially at only 4.6K. Jorge Polanco don't look bad at 4.4. He's been looking better as of late. He's 500 against Italian and 6 at-bats, but he crushes righties. So give me some Polanco. Let's go to third base. Austin Riley, obvious play at 5.5K. We already went over Espino. Matt Chapman. I still like Matt Chapman at 3.8. Came through for us today. Normally hits lefties better, so just be careful. We'll see how long Keller lasts before they put a righty in there, but if you're going to stack Toronto again, I like going with the lower, like the Chapmans, the Espinals. Let's see. We already went over the Miranda rights. We already went over Duffy. Let's go to shortstop. We won't stop, and we can't stop. Francisco Lindor, the surging Mets, 5.3K. Listen here, Jack. He's 5 for 10 against Yu Darvish. That's a 500 batting average. Crushes righties. I'm going back to Lindor at 5.3. Dansbury Swanson Stake. He's been batting second. If he's batting second, get him in there at 4.8. Brandon Crawford, part of my Giants stack on 11 tomorrow, 4.1K. He's 11 for 32, so that's a lot of at-bats against this pitcher. 1 home run, 8 singles, 1 double, 1 triple. Love Crawford. I love the 4.1 price tag. Bo Bichette got a home run himself. He's up to 5.2. His price is getting up there. Remember, guys, last week he was 4.5. 2 for 5 against Kelleher. As long as Toronto's hot and they keep getting these layup matches, man, give me some Toronto. Give me Bo Bichette. And that's going to do it there. And let's go to outfield. This is where all the power is, and feel the power. We got Yordan Alvarez, 5.9K. Really stunk up the baseball field tonight. But he's 4 for 10 against Flexen with 2 home runs. So I like those odds. I like that he crushes righties. Yordan Alvarez at 5.9 looks good. Jock Peterson looks phenomenal at 5.5. The price is high. I get it. We're not getting 4K Jock Peterson anymore, but he crushes righties. Crushes them. So he's only batting 160 against Marquez, though, but yikes, that's not very good. But he does crush righties. This is the best Jock Peterson I've seen. This is the Jock Peterson we've been waiting for. The Dodgers never got this version. Bryce Harper at 5.1. Never going to talk you off of him. Ronald Acuna, always in play. Aaron Judge, Mookie Betts. You know these guys. Mike Trout. He's 5.6 now. You guys remember he was 4.9. Hasn't done shit, but they jacked his price right up. They're like, wait a minute. We can't have Mike Trout in the 4K range. Can't do it. I'll go back to Sterling Marte. 5 for 13 against Darvish, guys. That's a 385 batting average. I think he's going to have his hands full tomorrow with the Mets. George Springer's back in play. 5.2K. Didn't homer today, but man, still, he's just so hot right now. You got to get him in there at 5.2. He's one of the more expensive bats on Toronto, but again, you throw in the Espinals, Loris Gurriel. I mean, there's so many ways you can get creative with the Toronto stack. Mike Yastrzemski, 4.6K. We'll see if he leads off or if he bats second. That's fine. But yeah, I like the matchup here. crushes righties. Look at that OPS versus righties. 841 looks pretty fucking good. Randy Arozarena, 4.5K. We just talk about how great he's been. 14, 16, 19, 14, 5. 14 or more fantasy points, 4 out of his last 5. Arozarena looks outstanding. Righties or lefties, it doesn't matter with him. He hits both of them, guys. This is a one-off. Juan Carlos Stanton, 5.1K. He's pretty good at baseball. Let's see. Julio Rodriguez has been phenomenal, man. This kid has been outstanding. 21, 17, 12, 15, 0. 4 of his last 5 games, guys. Lowest he's got's a 12. He'll be going up against Verlander, which is the only thing that's kind of turning me off of him. But you guys want to get really, really sneaky tomorrow? Do a Seattle stack. Do a Seattle stack and a GPP. If you're playing one lineup, don't do it. But if you're playing a GPP, you're playing about 3 lineups, I'd say a Seattle stack looks pretty sneaky because Verlander's going to be so highly owned. You're paying for the name at this point with Verlander. T-Score Hernandez, 4.4K is too cheap, man. He kind of let us down today, but he's been red hot, so he gets a pass, all right? He's 4 for 10 against Keller. 2 singles and a triple, and a home run. So I do like that. Jerkson Profar. Again, you're getting a leadoff hitter. He's only 3.8K. He's been pretty good against Walker. 3 for 8 with a homer. Leadoff for San Diego. So don't mind the cheap price tag at 3.8. No way in hell am I doing a San Diego stack. But give me a one-off there. Cody Bellinger's back in the 3K range, guys, for the Dodgers. 3.8K. That's when I pounce right here. Going up against a righty. You play Bellinger, you play Jock Peterson against righties. Everybody knows that. At least I hope so. Jesse Winker, leadoff hitter for Seattle, 3.6. He was starting to look good, and then he started struggling again the last 2 games, but I think he gets back on track here. He does have a home run against Verlander in his last 10 at-bats. So, yeah, I like it. He leads off. He's only 3.6. Winker's got a lot of power in that bat, so just be patient with him. He's going to pay off for you. And then let's just talk about a nice one-off here from Pittsburgh. Nice cheap play. Jack Sawinski. Yeah, like Tommy Boy. Sawinski, the motor parts guy, right? God damn it. I forgot the slogan. Something about the everyday working man or something. But yeah, this guy's 2.2K. 20, 16, 13 in his last 3. A lot of good rookies this year, man. If not rookies, second-year players, right? He's one of them. I don't mind if you want to take a dart throw here at only 2.2. He's going to have his hands full with school ball, but the kid's been good. He's only 2.2K, guys. And are you guys ready? I know I'm ready. Are you ready? It is time for none other than Schroeder's picks. So if you're new, Schroeder, who was at the beginning of the video, my cat, he's going to give us his 3 home run picks, guys. He got George Springer right last time. I got to go back and check the rest of his picks, but I do remember George Springer that he picked. He did get him one. Let me grab this little rascal. All right, Schroeder. Who you got? Who's going to get us the first home run? Who do you got on the slate getting us the first? Okay. Yeah. Really? Wonderful. And he's cheap. All right. Schroeder's first home run call is going to be Espinal from Toronto. All right. And he's cheap. All right. You're not just picking the give me players on this one. I like it, Schroeder. All right, Schroeder. Who's your second home run call? Who do you got getting us another home run? Who do you got? Okay. Yeah. Ooh, I like it. You like the lefty righty matchup too? All right. So Schroeder's second home run call is none other than Trevor freaking Story. I was trying to think of something creative to say, and then my mind just a piece of shit tonight. So that's all out the window. All right, Schroeder. Who do we got? Who's going to be our third home run call? It's going to get us 2 home runs and win us all the money. All the monies. Who do you got getting us 2 home runs tomorrow? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Really? Oh, all right. He looked at me really confidently, too. All right. So Schroeder's 2 home run call, guys. He thinks this person's going to get us 2, not 1, but 2 home runs. Schroeder's pick for 2 home runs tomorrow is none other than Sterling Marte. These are some random ass picks, Schroeder, but you know what? I'm a random dude, so I like it. So that's going to do it for the segment known as Schroeder's Picks. Go get ready for your salmon treats, bro. All right, Cap Farrell over my face. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. You guys are killing it with the views, breaking records, setting trends, trending on Twitter, Skywalker DFS show. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Leave us a comment down below. Who do you got? Who do you got as your 3 home run calls? We'd love to hear it. Whoever gets the most votes, I'll put them in a lineup. All right. Whoever gets the most votes, first, second, third, what have you. If you want to pick one from each position, put it in a tally down there, and we'll play a lineup with them. Let's try that. I'll do it. And don't forget, if you want to join the DFS club, guys, it's affordable for everyone. $14.99 a month, or you can get the gold or silver plan. DFSclub.com. Click join now. Click my logo, Skywalker DFS. Pick your plan. You're in just like that. It is that simple. If you have any questions, do not hesitate. Show no mercy. Email me, skywalkerdfs@gmail.com, guys. That's going to do it for our Tuesday night. Is it Monday or Tuesday night? Well, by the time you guys watch this, it'll be Tuesday morning. Excuse me. My name's Gabriel Skywalker. I love you. God bless you. Let's get this spread. Don't take shit from nobody. I live and die by that, guys. I'm out of here. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.